Myself Jyoti Singh, and very good evening all of you. And today we are going to have discussion on very sensitive issue, and this is a very painful and disheartening moment for us. We have lost three bright future of our nation, and you might be aware with this tragedy which took place in Raj IS study circle on Sunday on 27 July, and in the library basement. So due to flooding in the library basement, so we want to give them tribute and condolence, and we want to pray from God to give them a strength, especially to their family, friends. And we all come from UPSC fraternity group, and we know how it took to reach here in old Rajendra Nagar, and with lots of aspirations and dream we come here. And when we hear this incident, then definitely that was very disheartening and painful moment to accept this news and read this news in the Hindu. So we will maintain for few minutes silence, and we will do Om chanting to make rest in peace. And let's do this practice here. Here we did pray a few seconds to give them peace. And today we are going to cover of 30 July, the Hindu editorial. And especially I came today with this editorial. I was compelled to come here with this editorial, that is like human failure. This article is concerned and pertaining to this, the death of IS aspirants in basement flooding were preventable. Means this was human failure. The death of IS aspirant in basement flooding were preventable. प्रिवेंट किया जा सकता था, और टोटली ये ह्यूमन फेल्यूर है. नाउ लेट्स प्रोसीड विथ आवर फर्दर. The tragic accident at an IS coaching center in New Delhi, where flooding led to 3 IS aspirants dying, was a largely man-made. it was largely man-made, hence avoidable. It was man-made, so it could have been preventable, such disaster. And such incidents are an increasing feature of localized urban flooding in which human failures play a major role. Human failures play a major role. Basement in building have limited access role. Basement in building have limited access role, and basement in building uh, getting in and out can be a challenge, especially we can say that like there is limited access and often limited ventilation, so getting in and out can be challenge, and being trapped is a real possibility as the water will find its way there required to mitigate flooding. In general, rules do not permit basement in buildings across the country to have habitation. Means in general, rules do not permit basement in buildings across country to have habitation, while allowing a storage purpose, parking purpose, and utilities such as electric equipment and generators can be stored there in basement, but not for habitation purpose and a studying purpose, library purpose are meant this basement. And habitation would include office and residence. Shops are sanctioned especially in malls or mixed use buildings as they are seen as temporary habitations. A classroom or a study center may well be a considered habitation in such interpretation of rules, which could mean classes or long hours of a study should not be allowed in basement. We had also optional classes in basement, CSET classes in basement we did, and I wrote my mains mock test paper in basement as well in all Rajendra Nagar and Karol Bagh of various institutes. So I am testimonial and I can witness to this ongoing illegal practices is ground level, because I have been associated with this UPSC preparation since many years, so I can say that there is nexus between Municipal Corporation of Delhi and this premier institution. One is here giving bribes to get NOC, no objection certificate, and one is stacking bribes. One is giving and one is stacking here. Here is two parties involved basically, and this flooding in basement could have been avoided and this water logging should have prevented if Municipal Corporation of Delhi had taken sincere and desirable actions beforehand. And we can say that building bylaws for Delhi 2016 consider the basement as a storage area. Basement considered as a storage area, not for library purpose and a studying purpose. That can be suffocating due to lack of proper ventilation. But recognize mixed use building that may use basement for other purpose. As India urbanizes and land value and building value become increasingly expensive, it would be inevitable for building to be used for purpose other than mandated. In such mixed use buildings, basements are also seen as income generators. So sometimes these basements are used for income generating as well, although it is meant for storage purpose. The Delhi Master Plan 2021 explicitly says Delhi Master Plan 2021 explicitly says that the use of a basement in coaching centers shall be subject to clearance from fire authority. There is need of clearance from fire authorities and other statutory bodies as per the relevant laws. It is not known if the IS coaching center had the relevant permission and if any changes made on basement use were notified to the authorities. It is not known if the IS coaching center had the relevant permissions and if any changes made on the basement use were notified to the authorities. In India, question need to be asked whether renewal of permits was done after inspections. Users prefer not to notify the authorities since it causes hurdles and invites bribe demands. It demands bribes here. So they don't notify concerned authorities. Means bribes is being taken on rampant basis. We can say here corruption is on the peak. In what appears to be a case of poor civic infrastructure, a storm water drain burst. This was basically case of a storm water drain burst with the water entering the basement of coaching center. A storm water drain burst with the water entering the basement of coaching center. Big cities getting flooded has become routine, and the flooding is as much due to natural topography as changes in land use and haphazard construction. Due to haphazard construction. In 2015, for instance, in Chennai, flooding of basement damaged electric equipment in many buildings and disrupted businesses. It caused death in a hospital since the water damaged emergency power generators and life-saving ICU equipment stopped functioning. Why life-saving ICU equipment stopped functioning? Because generator and electrical equipment were stored in this basement. Means in basement there should be no chances of waterlogging. It should have prevented up to 1.5 meter, not more than that should exceed it. So building can be made flood resilient by ensuring that no water enters inside up to 1 meter to 1.5 meter level on the road. If it will be below 1.5 meter on the road, then there will be no chances of waterlogging. Drainage silt will not get gathered at one place. So we can say that concrete non-porous compound walls, flood barrier gates and non-return valves on plumbing lines can help achieve this resilience. So we should work on this, and this is a very tragic and disheartening moment for us. Enough is enough. We can't tolerate this negligence of MCD and misuse of power of concerned localities, authorities, and corruption should be curbed and action should be taken promptly and justice should be not denied and justice should be delivered as soon as possible. It's my humble request from Delhi government. Thank you very much.